Evet sevgili dostlar, hoş geldiniz. Call of Juarez'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Kelle avcılığımıza devam ediyoruz. Asıl acımız tabii ki parada değil. Hadi bakalım. Aha.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Bakalım
First, I
neden?
need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Oo. Lan.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral,
Evet.
the
Aha.
Clantons wanted revenge. So they
Oo.
murdered Morgan
Sen.
Earp and grievously wounded his older brother Virgil.
Arkadaşlar bir yandan hikayeyi takip edelim.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought
Tam
it was.
kafadan, çarpıcı uzaktan. Biraz da böyle gidelim. Ohoho! Bayılıyorum o hareketlere ya. Yağmurlu bir günde ilerliyoruz. Oo.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
Uzun komboları açtım arkadaşlar. Oo, bayağı sert.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy.
Lan vuramadık
Certainly
herifi.
not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Lan herif ne biçim ateş ediyor? Biraz mermi toplamamız lazım.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him.
Oyun zorlaştı
Doc Holliday
arkadaşlar.
might have taken him.
Fena silahşörler geldi.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back.
Bu bir
That
gerçek.
was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Sadık mı?
Well,
Bakalım.
to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Oo.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Neden
Because
geçmedi?
Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Nereye gideceğiz? Körlü Bill'i bulacağız. Hadi bakalım.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Alın lan. Alın lan. Ne de olsa burada var.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Alın lan. Alın lan. Var mı lan da? Vay çakala bak. Çabuk. Öldü mü o? Aha! Biraz geri çekileyim. Şunları da reload yapalım arkadaşlar. Bayağı sıkıştırdılar bizi. Come on. Lan! Delik deşik ettim herifi. Alın lan.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a
Ne
song.
oldu? Sana çıktı mı
Quite an
kaldı?
impressive operation.
Clint Baba geldi.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience.
Vay manzaraya bakın arkadaşlar.
I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the
Bunu
bastards that
alırsam
were still
olmaz.
alive made a last stand.
Yok. Bu silah güzel. Bu silah kötü. Bunu değiştirmem lazım. Silah daha iyi. Bunları da değiştirelim. Kırıntı bul. Vay. Manzaraya bakın. Ses soluk yok. Bir şeyler olacak gibi. Bir dakika. Biz burada dolaşıyoruz. Geldiğimiz yeri orası. Bir dakika. Ha. Nasıl oluyor ya? Aynı yerde dolaştık. Bir dakika. Tamam. Burası da aynı. Böyle geliyoruz. Aynı yerde dolaşıyoruz ha. Burası nereye gidiyor? Oo. Bir şey yok. Şöyle gidelim bakalım. Gidilmiyor. Ne yapacağım?
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Oo. Bir yudum alır. Bir el ateş eder. Önce o. Curly Bill. Oo. Azılı katil.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Beni açık bir alana çekmek istediler ha. Aha. Vay, herif benim üzerime doğru geliyor lan. Ne oluyor oğlum? Ha, hem o var hem Curly Bill. Karışık. Bakayım tutacak mı? Kaçma Curly. Oha. Biri arkamdan vurdu. Aha. Neredesin? Billy. Tutmadı lan. Aha orada. Lan.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Johnny Ringo.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Vay be.
Indeed.
Kaç
Took me a
tane
few
katil
months before I finally
temizlemişiz.
tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Üç ayımızı almış. Oo. Evet arkadaşlar, işimiz zor.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always
Efsane
true.
her zaman doğru çıkmıyor.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Ve Johnny Ringo da hakkı rahmetine kavuştu.
I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Sırada Henry Plummer'ın peşine düşüyoruz arkadaşlar. Episode 3.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Vay be. Johnny Ringo.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Evet arkadaşlar. O Western'in güzel mekanıyla size poz veriyorum. Güzel olmuş. Oo. İşimiz zor arkadaşlar.
Makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come here.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made
Tanrı erkekleri yarattı. Lan ne oluyor? Oo, herif beni iyi vurdu ha. O sen miydin lan o? Sen beni mi vuracaksın lan çakal? Senin bakayım mermin var mı? Oo. Meğerse burada gözcü koymuşlar. Şurada bir tane daha varil var. Madeni bulalım bakalım. Şurası mı acaba? Orası değil. Şuradan gidiliyor. Oraya nasıl çıkacağız lan? Buradan çıkılmaz. Buradan giriş var mı? Bir bakayım da. Buradan yok. Şöyle gideyim.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
Biz de kullanırız baba.
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
Vay be.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Şunu alayım ya. Daha hızlı tüfek doldurmaya yaramış.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Karşıya geçemiyoruz.
James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life.
Ölmedi lan.
Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Aha! Oha! Herif dinamit attı. Oh yeah. Explosives.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
Oh yeah.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach.
Bu Plummer bayağı kötü adammış.
Dangerous, desperate individual.
Oh.
I was outnumbered and in way over my head. But I was too damn stubborn and
Çok hızlı
stupid to
silahşör olduk.
realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Artık kaderimizle
But first,
baş
I
başayız.
had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back.
Acaba niye?
So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Bakalım ne olacak arkadaşlar. Tehlikeli yere de. Vay vay vay. Şurada bir pistol var. Ranger. Oo. Bu ne? Çifteli almayacağız. Lan sen ne yapıyorsun orada?
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Çok labirent gibi harbi ha.
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Bildiğin labirente girdik ya. Oh.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Direkt ölürüz vallahi. Oh yeah. Lan ölüyorduk az kalsın ha. İnelim bakalım. Oğlum bunlar ne yapmış ya burada? Madeni kurutmuşlar resmen. Ne yapacağız? Şöyle gidelim bakalım.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense.
Oo.
Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Ne oluyor lan?
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere,
Oha.
a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Lan sen ne yapıyorsun orada? Bu ne oğlum, çok tehlikeli.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tomb.
Oo. Yıkılıyor galiba burası.
Really admit that my plan of attack was not just
Eyvah! Eyvah! Oo! Film gibi.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Komediydi, bitti zannettim.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Buradan nasıl bulacağım oğlum Harry'i? Aa, in bakalım.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes,
Bu yol daha iyi.
I needed to make a leap of faith. Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
Buradan karşıya mı zıplayacağız?
I was determined not to give up.
Oh.
As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob.
Oh yeah.
And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell
Ne
or high
oluyor
water.
oğlum? Where are you,
But first,
Marshall?
I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Buradan başka bir yere gidiş var mı ki? Yok. Seçim bizim işimiz baba. Merdiven, elevator. Merdiven baba. Hadi bakalım. Seçimimizi merdivenden kullandık.
I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what the hell?
What the hell? Aha. Harbi sürpriz oldu.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Oğlum adamlar dinamit attı.
Well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Hadi bakalım. Ne olacak burada şimdi? Aha. Plummer. Oh my god. Böyle bir
Henry
saklanayım.
Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
Said you could throw dynamite.
Lan.
Medieval on your
Lan. Canı gitmiş biraz. Lan. Oha. Hayvan.
I can shoot too.
Çıkar kafanı da. Hadi Plummer. Oo. Kaçma.
Come on, boys. Take this cocksucker out.
Bu kim lan? Adam tuzak kurmuş. Şakallar. Aha. Of of of.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Lan var ya çok geç gördüm. Allah'tan ölmedim. Lan lan lan.
No blood money for you.
Lan. Plumber bayağı çetrefilliymiş ya.
All medieval on your ass. He's killed a lot of good men.
Lan. Al lan Plumber. Al lan kafadan. Al lan. Oo.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Evet.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
Oo. Episode 4. John Wesley.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Vay be. Bayağı bir azılı, hızlı ya da öl ya da öl. Hızlı ol ya da öl. Bayağı bir...
I dodged death many a time.
Ne oluyor?
That night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob.
Arkadaşlar, bu çatışmaya bir sonraki bölüm devam edeceğiz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederiz. Hoşça kalın.